He better not tire himself out because he's got 5 rounds to go. And
that's a long entrance.
Yeah, and a lot of hopping and skipping about.
Gago Drago.
Great name, isn't it?
Straight out of Rocky.
Yeah, he should have knocked the Gago on there and just had the Drago. That would have been great. But Drago fights out of the Netherlands, but originally from Armenia. Jerry Morris, of course, from the Netherlands. Is that fighter again, whereas Jerry Morris, fit as a butcher's dog there, but Drago looks the heavier hitter.
He does, yeah. There's a couple of inches in height, I suggest, and that probably allows for that, but Drago does look a naturally bigger guy.
Yeah, and the boy's raring to go. Look at that, like Lloyd Hunnigan, straight out there, straight to work.
Straight to the body.
So Drago in the dark red, and Morris of the Netherlands in the red. And straight away, Morris employing a rope-a-dope technique, covering up, inviting Gago Drago to unload, but on areas of the body where it's not doing any work. But Morris is lumping some big ones in himself.
Yeah, it's a good start. Excellent start.
This is a K1 Rules super fight here at It's Showtime in Tilburg in the Netherlands. And I tell you what, Jerry Morris trying to offload some big missiles himself.
He needs to, Drago's coming on very strong. He needs to do something to make him lose his confidence a little bit.
35 years of age versus 20. But it's Drago that's powered down. It was a slip. Look at the leverage Jerry Morris is getting under that body shot.
Nice uppercut.
Yeah.
Didn't budge him. Oh, nice right, that did. Yeah, lovely. He's on him now. He is on him now. Morris should be holding. He should be holding. He's trying to battle with him. He really wants to hold.
Oh, he's taking those shots. Gago Drago, he's smelt the in and he's on it.
He's got plenty of time. Yeah, that body shot him as well.
Well, as I say, I've seen Drago fight before, and he's awesome. Awesome hitting power, and very focused about his work.
Uppercut.
Jerry Morris struggling now. Really, it's all Drago. And as I say, I've seen him before, and if I were, he's getting confident.
Yeah, nice spinning kick there. Hit the guard. It looks good.
As I say, you know, you would say to yourself, well, at some stage, Drago's going to tire out and Morris can make a comeback. But Drago eats this and he just doesn't tire. In fact, he gets worse.
Morris may be trying to just let him punch himself out. Maybe in the first round, that might be the right thing to do, maybe. Just cover up a bit. Let him expend some energy.
Well, at 35 versus 20, there's not a lot of options for Morris, but to try and sap some of the juice out of Drago. But he's doing the right thing, standing off, but he's getting caught again, Morris.
Yeah, another strong right hand, followed by the knee.
He's got great technique, Morris. That uppercut, those punches, the way the body's formed, the way he gets the leverage, I mean, it's textbook stuff.
Definitely Drago's round.
Definitely?
Yeah, I think so. I'm hesitant after the last one.
Well, no, yeah, there's no doubt about it. Drago comes on strong, and those first 30 seconds of that round were just awesome. But they were both, you know, trying to deliver payloads, but you can see there in the slow-mo, it reveals it all. Drago really putting some big shots in. Not a lot of them on target.
No, to be fair, but Morris had to take a couple, but he did take them. We get to see whether Drago can take his best shot.
But what a wonderful achievement to be fighting at this level at 35. I mean, you know, and he looks cut, doesn't he?
He does, very fit.
35 years of age, he looks like a kid, doesn't he? I have to say it, I have to remark upon it. Looks Look, a young fella there. And he'll need to feel like one, because Gago Drago at 20 is looking really to take Morris apart. Big shots, big ballistic missiles that Drago throws. Look at that, it's like Lloyd Hunnigan.
Yeah, straight out for the job.
Round number 2.
So if you've just joined us, Will Vanders here with Colin Payne. We're in Tilburg, in the Netherlands. We've seen all the quarterfinals of the It's Showtime 8-man elimination competition. We're now in the second round of this super fight. Jerry Morris versus Gago Drago.
The danger here is that Drago's throwing a lot of technique, but a lot of them are hit. They are in the arms of Morris, and he could punch himself out.
Well, yeah, and it is scheduled for 5. Reverse kick there, digs it in. He's on his toes, Morris, and he's covering up, and you're right, he's taking a lot of shots, but a lot of them are hitting the arms. I mean, how much and how long can you keep this going for? Well, the pace has settled itself out. He gets so much leverage.
Yeah, Morris is doing some good work on retreat.
Oof, got his hand up for that. Well, Morris is chipping away. These are big shots.
These are a good fight.
Colin, I'm telling you, these shots are flying here. Oh!
Yeah, right on the button. He acknowledged it though, and then went straight back to the job.
Look at that! What a recovery for Morris. That was a showstopper. But you see, a strike like that shows the level of confidence of Drago.
Yeah, he's letting things go straight from the off.
You can't question Morris's jaw. That was a shot straight on the button. It wasn't the first one either. But a heel kick like that.
He's persevering with the uppercuts, Morris, and they're hitting home.
He's also got a good low kick as well. All this jumping about and stuff from Drago's, it's taking, you know, juice out the tank. If Morrison can survive this, the third, fourth will be very telling, I think, for Drago. But look at Drago, relentless, absolutely relentless. And he's one of those fighters, he looks out from the guard and nothing's changed. Occasionally Morris has a sort of a grimace or a wince of pain, but Drago, nothing.
Well, Morris is working well, but unfortunately he does need one good shot just to stop his opponent, just in his tracks a little bit. He's building up a head of steam again.
Terrific talent here from both men. I mean, the artistry, the level of technique at this fight is just brilliant. Look at this, jumping kicks, spinning kicks.
Yeah, this is a great fight, good advert.
That was brilliant. Terrific fight, actually.
Yeah, lovely round.
And I don't think there's anyone that could be disappointed at the level of skill here, or aggression, really. And, you know, we get a lot of emails here from boxers who have now tuned in and started to watch the martial arts. And, you know, they say that the level of action condensed into 3 or 5 rounds. Look at that.
There's that big shot.
Well, the level of action is just awesome, and we welcome them, and you're seeing that here in this particular bout. Well, in the slow-mo, we had a chance to revisit the excellence of that strike. And you have to big it up to Morris because he took it. And I've seen fighters go down with less.
Oh, a lot less, yeah.
But look at him, I mean, this is a man on a mission. And when I look at Drago fight, the amount of energy, the amount of focus he brings to the job, well, tough opponent indeed. And no lack of skill.
No, very high skill level.
So the third round is scheduled for 5. Jerry Morris in the red, Gago Drago in the black. Now let's see if Morris can up the ante, and he has.
Yeah, he stood his ground this time, let one go.
And quite clearly the strategy was to take as much as he could in the first and second, but then start to up the ante in the third. But Drago's still with him.
Yeah, there's a lot more power in the shots. Morris is letting go now.
He's got the power there, hasn't he, Morris? It's surprising. This is great stuff, and I think people have to take a double check here. Morris is 35 years of age. Drago is 20. And Morris now, the technique, the skill, that huge advantage of experience starting to...
Yeah, Morris is letting rip. Having said that, he's hit home with 3 straight right hand punches, and Drago doesn't seem to be phased at all.
And we see an axe kick from Drago. That's how he replies. Oh, this is awesome stuff, Colin. What a great fight.
This is a great fight. This is worth the triple O.
Well, it's been worth it for me, because my side wagers have been mounting up now on your calls there, Colin. But listen, how can you go at this level? He's got great poise, Morris, for me. When he throws that uppercut, it's textbook stuff.
But we're still 1:15 to go, and Drago's still pushing forward.
He's still dishing out. That low kick is scathing, isn't it? And Morris kind of switch hitting now.
Oh, lovely shot.
That was all power. Referee not counting it.
That surprises me. He went down from the kick, I would have thought.
Yeah. Floating rib. That kick will have caused all kinds of problems for Morris. And this is a matter of survival. Just under half a minute to go. But Jerry Morris comes back. Look at that. High kick makes good connection. Look at the leverage, the body shot. That's a scathing low kick from Drago.
Oh, and again, he's trying everything now, yeah. The problem, Morris is throwing single shots a lot, and he needs to let them go in 3s and 4s, I think.
Look at Drago trying to pull the head down for the knee strike. But Morris, too experienced a journeyman to let that happen. So at the end of 3, the rope-a-dope tactic still needs a little bit more approach from Jerry Morris, because Gago Drago's still got a full tank in there.
He has, he looks very fit, yeah. A good start to the round by Morris, but Drago just comes straight back at him.
That's the relentless nature of Drago. That's what makes him such an exciting fighter. And at 20 years of age, such a high level of experience. I mean, we saw an axe kick, we saw the reverse spinning kick, we're seeing good body shots. Morris, technician through to the end, you know, some great stuff. But will the awesome...
There he goes.
He made a little bit of contact there, didn't he?
He did. There's no better looking technique when it lands, I think, the axe kick.
Yeah. So just a little chance for the slow-mo to reveal all. Look at the leverage Morris is getting behind those shots. Standing there, leaning into them. Well, it's been pretty even. Drago, the aggressor, but if you are scoring, Morris has got some good shots.
He has.
They've made good contact in the target area, done nothing, of course, to dissuade Drago from coming forward, but if it goes the distance, now's the decider for each man. Round 4, scheduled for 5. K1 rules.
The judges are going for aggression, and obviously it's Drago, but, you know, techniques on target, that might be a bit closer.
Morris, of course, very lucky not to be counted from that kick. Didn't take a count, so still anybody's fight. Oof, big right hand there.
Boliboli, he gets his guard up very quick.
Do you know what's nice to see, Colin? This is an extremely tough fight. There's some big shots going in, but the level of skill keeps it so crisp. It keeps it clean. It's not scrappy. It's all good stuff on the target. And that's what you like to see. They're not slouching around, these two men.
Yeah, and plenty of time. Morris would have been better served, maybe grabbing a little bit to buy some time, but he stood his ground, let his punches go.
Little short, sharp left and a right there. Of course, it doesn't worry Drago. Lucien Carbin, ringside there. Lucien Carbin, of course, a legend in the fight game, and incidentally, he's the trainer of Team Gary Turner. Gary Turner, of course, UK K1 champion, undefeated, 10 times World Jiu-Jitsu champion, and recently took a very good decision over Azim Maksutaj in Switzerland. Yeah, so go Gary Turner, go. And, you know, big up to all the British boys. Peter Crook as well. Peter's fighting in Vienna, which is the Super League that will be coming up. It's not Croatia as listed, it's been changed. And again, go Crookie, go. Back to the action here, round 4, less than a minute to go. Well, the pace has evened out. It would have to have done, wouldn't it?
The pace has dropped, yeah. Drago's landing single shots now rather than the 2s and 3s as before.
Well, both men saying to themselves, I've kind of done what I was supposed to do, but still the other man is in front of me, and they're going to have to dig deep, and whoever wants it the most is the man that's going to take this. But this is all-out war.
Yeah, Morris making the last stand here. Let them go.
Great shots there. 6, 7, all unanswered. Drago comes back with the kick at the end of the round. It's nail-biting stuff. It's going to go all the way.
Yep. I think this thing got the whole 5 now.
Incredible to think that both men have visited the canvas. Morris lucky from a kick that wasn't counted. At 35 years of age, I have to say, he looks like a kid. Tough customer. And Drago, relentless. You get a chance just in the slow-mo to have a look at what both these boys are bringing to the party.
Yeah, this is Morris' real hard attempt to take the round at this spot, I think. Back he comes.
I remember years ago, you know, I was on the mat against a fella, and the more you struck, the more he smiled, and it's always a worry. And Drago, the same kind of thing, smiling at you, you know, and you kind of say to yourself, I don't know, maybe I should let him have it. But Jerry Morris,
he looks as fresh as the first round. He's come out.
Yeah.
He's raring to go.
Yeah. So the crowd behind local boy Jerry Morris, and as I say, some big faces in the fight game here. Myself, Colin, but of course Lucien Carbin, Remy Bonyaski. So the 5th and final of this It's Showtime trophy competition. It's a super fight, K1 rules. Jerry Morris in the red trunks, and Drago.
Yeah, he's still trying the big kick.
With the reverse spinning kick there. It's gone the distance. It's been as good a fight as you'll ever see anywhere. And under K1 rules, I've seen worse fights at K1 events.
No, this is a good fight. This is first class.
Still working away. Still sticking to the game plan. Jerry Morris firing them back. Drago chucking them in.
I think there's aggression the judges are looking for, then you have to go for Drago, just for the sheer endeavour he's put into this.
Yeah.
Morris's work is good, goes to the body, time and time again.
And it's interesting now because it's Drago that's on the back foot. Morris managing to push him back. And I think he tried to take control of it at the beginning of the fourth round and just couldn't do it. This is where Morris needed to be earlier on in the fight. Oh, but look at Drago now.
Yeah, that was a good spell for Morris, but he's just come straight back. I think that's the major problem for Morris. He's not been able to hurt him. Whereas a couple of times Morris has looked troubled by what Drago's thrown at him.
Yeah, and it's nothing that Morris is doing wrong. It's just the sheer relentless ferocity that Drago presents. And look at Morris, he comes back. Well, the crowd giving it up for these two warriors, as you'd imagine. And there's the reverse spinning kick. Drago, confidence, throws caution to the wind. This has really been superb.
30 seconds to go. It's going the distance. Famous last words, maybe.
Well, do you know what? Whatever happens, there are no losers in this. Lucien Carbin banging the table. He's upsetting the commentators here because the old screens are beginning to wobble. But less than 10 seconds to go and looking to finish big.
Good finish by Morris.
What a terrific fight. And do you know what I was about to say, that there is no loser. Someone's got to win, but there are no losers. What a terrific bout. So, how good was that?
What does the face say? I think he looks like a man that knows he's lost this one.
Well, a little chance to revisit it all on the slow-mo. Look at Drago, he's making Morris hop, skip and jump.
He is the promoter of this event. Give him an applause. Mahmoud Gens.
So, one of the promoters to give out the trophy for this. Terrific fight action. And what a lovely evening overall.
He is the promoter of this event.
It's not over yet. Still got the semi-finals.
Oh, yeah. But you'd be happy just with that alone.
To the middle of the ring.
So, an exciting fight at Drago. And at 20 years of age, terrific, many years ahead of him. Jerry Morris, of course, defying the natural laws of aging in my book. When he comes out of the ring, I'm going to find out what vitamin pills he's on, because at 35 years of age. But here's the decision.
It's Drago.
That's that €10 straight back to you, Colin.
And also
Well, yeah, Drago.
almost
No disgrace.